Hey guys, this week in games for December 4th of 2018. We got a lot to get through, so hopefully I don't get interrupted. Just Cause 4 came out for the PS4 and the Xbox One. The day one edition for either one, you're just getting some skins for a wingsuit and parachute and a car and stuff like that. I don't play these games personally, but I love videos just with all the goofy things people can do with that grappling hook, like attaching a tank to a plane and the plane, just weird stuff like that. I watched a guy last night falling and then uses the grappling hook to pull himself faster into the ground, but takes no damage because he used the grappling hook. Stuff like that cracks me up. Uh, the Persona dancing games, you can play the characters of Persona 3 or Persona 5. It does have a VR mode for the wand, so you can probably use motion controls, I'm guessing. Outside of that, you're just trying to match up the buttons like any sort of rhythm game, like a Hatsune Miku or something like that. So you're not going to see me streaming it and shaking my ass, so don't worry about it. Hello Neighbors Hide and Seek. It's kind of a prequel to the Hello Neighbor game. I never really played that, so I just know this takes place before that main story. Another big thing, full of controversy, the PlayStation Classic has 20 games. A lot of people wish they had different games, but at the same time, PlayStation doesn't own a lot of its franchises, so there's probably legal dispute, publications wanted too much money. But, there's some good stuff. But it's all subjective. Final Fantasy VII, do you think we'll ever actually see that remake that they've been talking about forever? By the time they release it, the technology is going to be so old that it's going to be outdated. Not a prediction, but just that seems to be the way things go. But this isn't without people legitimate complaints, like a PAL version versus the NTSC, which is 50 hertz versus 60. There's a lot of things that people complain, and there's legitimacy to it. Okay, this actually came out a couple weeks, I think last week, but I told you in that one video how we skipped some stuff to make room for Black Friday. But I brought this up here just to talk about the fact that it cracks me up sometimes that this just happened the other day, that a customer came in, bought a PS4, the Black Ops 4 bundle, $300, 1 terabyte, and the games they picked up were things like this, the Genesis Classic and the Atari arcade games. And I'm just like, you're spending $300 and some to play, at best, 32-bit games that are 12, 15 years old. I don't know. To each their own. But it's like, you could have just got like a PS1 and the Namco collection and stuff like that and paid maybe $50. Saved yourself $300. But I'm happy to sell it to them. We got in, there's like 16, these might be out for a while, but we just got them in this week, 16 different character skins for Fortnite. We're only down to 2, and it's only been 2 days, so that exemplifies everything about Fortnite. Customer was in last night with his dad, and saw these and started flipping out, and the dad was like, you do not need those, and the kid just said, but it's Fortnite. That completely sums up everything about Fortnite in one sentence, but it's Fortnite. I don't know if you guys knew this, but the average customer, of course, Fortnite is free. Well, the Battle Royale mode, which is what everybody plays. The average customer spends $80 on skins. Obviously, brand new games come out and they're $60. So people are spending more on just cosmetic skins for Fortnite than they do on regular retail games. So some of you might not have spent any money, or maybe only $5, but that means in order to balance out that $80 average, that means somebody spent $155, $160. So pretty crazy stuff. Good for Fortnite. But well, the publishers. But the big one this week is Super Smash Bros. This will definitely be a system seller. God, so many characters are in this right out of the gate. Look at all those. People are really excited for this game. We got a couple of the manuals there. Out of curiosity, the company that produces these are going out of business, so you're not really going to see guides too much anymore. Most of that information's online, but I've bought guides, but I've bought them just for the artwork. Is there anybody else out there like me? There is going to be a Smash Bros. Pro controller. We haven't gotten it in yet. I think we're getting those tomorrow, but I just wanted to show you a Pro controller. You can with the GameCube adapter. They did but it's just a legitimate GameCube controller. So you can rebuy a new one, but with that adapter, you can use your old GameCube controllers, which is pretty awesome. Sorry about that. But a funny thing that I want to talk to you guys about too is Nintendo. I don't know if some of you guys that are actually can monetize your videos on YouTube, but Nintendo has finally reversed its decision. Before, if you ever had anything Nintendo related, they would pretty much take all of the monetization from your video. Unless, of course, you were partnered with them, in which case they get 50% of any of your videos, whether it had Nintendo on it or not. But if you weren't a partner, they would take all of it. I mean, if you did a 4-hour stream and literally only had 2 minutes worth of Nintendo gameplay on it, they would take the monetization for the whole video. They are reversing that. You now can, if you can monetize your video, play Nintendo games. However, as far as I know, and I will correct myself when I find out different, older streams you will not be able to monetize. Those are still exempt, but from this point on. Also, I believe if you're streaming retro things, they can still take that. It's just pretty much the newer games. They obviously reverse that is because they want people to stream Super Smash Bros., which is good for everybody, good for Nintendo, good for the consumers. But that's actually really cool news. Which brings me to my last point. If you like these videos, guys, be sure to hit that subscribe button. We're trying to get this channel to grow. Be interactive, comment. I'd like to know what you think of the videos. But outside of that, what are you guys most excited for? I'm sure probably Smash Bros, but let us know down in the comments. See you guys.